All right, here we go. I don't remember how we start this show. Usually it's just, hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Is that what we do?
Yes.
All right, so.
And I'm recovering well from my...
Okay, I haven't asked the question yet.
Oh.
How's your recovery been?
It's good. I've been sitting around, can't really do much. He walks me like he walks Gypsy.
So there might be some people out there who don't know.
That was my headphone.
There are some, no it wasn't. There are some people out there who might not know what we're talking about. You had back surgery.
I did.
So like years and years ago, you were in, am I allowed to say this because it happened at your job, but you haven't you can't do anything about it? Why haven't you sued your place at work yet?
I didn't report it when it happened. I think.
Why not? Why didn't you report it when it happened?
I wasn't wearing the proper footwear.
Oh, that's why. There you go.
And I didn't want to be harassed. They'd probably cut off my medical.
Oh, no. So you're in a bit of an accident. Something toppled on you, right?
I fell pulling something.
Yeah.
Pulling a cage.
But it didn't fall on you, did it?
Oh, it rolled on me, kind of, on my leg.
Okay, all right.
But I fell with full force, not bracing myself on the ground.
Oh,
yeah.
Was there a loud thud when it happened?
It was on concrete on the dock.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And I had just had Bama, so I was a lot heavier, and, you just had a baby, so your bones are all weird.
Yeah.
And so, ever since then, I had back issues.
Yeah, and then they finally came to a head. You've been dealing with this for 5 years, and it's been progressively getting worse. And then finally, it came to a head when you had some time off, and you spent most of your time on the couch doing your jewelry like this. And I feel like that, my medical opinion is that exacerbated the problem.
It could be, but I don't know. They were saying I could have just done it could have been I just tweaked it.
Yeah, right.
Or did something.
Okay.
And it could have just happened.
Okay.
Because it's been progressively getting worse.
So at our old healthcare provider, you had an MRI taken, and they're like, yeah, it's all messed up, but everybody is, so just go home.
And here's some ibuprofen, and it's a monthly subscription, and we'll just give you that.
Yeah, it was just ibuprofen it, and it'll
every
be fine.
8 hours. So I did for ever.
Forever. Then at our new healthcare provider, they had you do an MRI. Long story short, as soon as they got the results, they were like, you need to get to the emergency room now. We're going to rush you into surgery tomorrow. And so you did all that.
Because I was having problems with walking.
Yeah, you had intense pain in your leg for a month, and they were like, "Oh, that's not good." Yeah. And so you had the surgery.
I'm recovering.
Yeah.
So I had the surgery, and I'm not allowed to do much, even anything, even sitting in this chair. I'm not supposed to do that for too long, because it's compacting my spine.
What are you allowed to do? How are you allowed to sit?
Well, it should be reclined.
Oh, really?
It should be in a recliner. Reclined position, so I'm not sitting.
Do you want my office chair?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's only a little bit more time.
Okay.
Anyway.
So you're doing good.
So I'm doing good. I just need to go on walks. I just got released to drive a little bit, and then I got 4 more weeks of recovery time.
It was 6 weeks altogether?
6 weeks altogether.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that you're doing well. And there you go. All right, so let's get to the questions.
I like the second question. Can you please read it for all of us?
For you, anything. Can Lacey throw a perfect spiral when she throws a football?
I certainly can.
Really?
Yes, I can.
I've never seen you throw a football in 10 years and 11 years of knowing you.
Well, when I had thrown
did you do that?
I played powder puff, in high school. So, I threw one. I mean, it doesn't say, was it recent? It doesn't ask for that. It asks for have I.
No, it says, can you?
Well, can I? Yes.
Have you ever?
Can I? Yes.
Because you have.
Because I have.
All right. Let's see here. That was from Jose Alaguna from...
I want to know why he wants to know that. Does he want to play catch with me?
No, I know why he wants to know that.
Oh.
Because in that Undertaker documentary series, he mentions that he fell in love with his wife when he saw that she could, a bunch of the wrestlers were clowning around, and she could throw a perfect spiral. The other wrestlers struggled to throw a 30-yard, And then she came in and do like a perfect 50-yard spiral.
That's my girl. All right.
That's Michelle. Eternal 666 says, been married for almost 7 years now. My wife and I have had the talk about having another kid. What's it like adjusting to the second kiddo in the household? Any tips we should end up in that situation? So I've only been privy to having
one kid and 10 teenagers.
Well, I have had to adjust to having a new kid in a house, full of teenagers. Well, wait a second. No, 5 years ago? Yeah, well, they were like 12 and 11. So, like, but I don't know. You had Myrrh when you were like 19. Then you had Summer when you were like 24.
Or 20, yeah, something like that. 23, 24.
Okay. What was it like
and then
after
Devin.
the first, and then you have a second one?
And then I had Devin
and
13
then a third,
months later.
I guess
I mean,
you have
fine.
one, and then the second one. Like, what's it like having the second one?
If I had, because Marissa was 5, so I mean, she was kind of helping everything. But if you have 13 months apart, it was tough. It was like doing twins almost. Like, it's a lot of work. But once they get a little bit older, it's cool because they kind of like play together, or like, I don't know, when they get scared in their bed alone, the other one will hop in the bed. Like they're like, you know. It's good to have them. It's tough when they're babies, but then once they're not babies and toddlers, then it's cool. It's
Makes
really,
it easier.
Yeah, it's really cool.
DTX, if either of you created an evil clone of yourself, how would the other know which was the real one? How would you be able to tell the difference between me and then my evil version?
The difference?
What would evil Steve be like? I actually have the answer to this question.
Do you? You know what you would be like?
Yeah. You want to know? Just the other day, Marissa called, and she had stiffed
I do.
an eyelash appointment, and then the eyelash lady texted her and said, "You owe me $40 because you didn't tell me in advance that you're leaving, or I'm going to take you to small claims court." And Marissa was like, "Really, over $40? That's ridiculous." My point was, listen, times are hard right now. You didn't do what you should have done. You didn't tell her in advance, hey, I can't make the appointment. You just didn't show up. Pay her the money, apologize, and if you don't like the way she conducted her communication towards you, just don't be a repeat customer.
Correct.
If it was evil Steve,
you would have just said, don't respond, and just ghost her. And
you don't like when I'm the bigger person.
You are always like that. You are always... But to be honest, like, that lady didn't... She went about it the wrong way. She didn't call. She texted. She did this thing that's taking her to civil court. And
which I take as a sign of she's desperate. She's angry because times are probably really bad. You have to give them an extra leeway and the benefit of the doubt.
I know, but the way that she handled it, see, I was going to go use her and go get mine done, but now I'm not. That's just like you lost 2 clients.
But she wouldn't
by your
know
tactic.
That. She wouldn't know that.
First of all, you call the person. You're running a business.
I know. I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Not, it's an actual place. Like, it's a business. It's not like out of somebody's house or something. Like,
I don't disagree that she handled the wrong way. I'm saying the reason why she handled the wrong way is because she probably is in a bad place. And you don't make good decisions when you're in a bad place.
To do stuff.
So that's how you know. Evil Steve would have been like... Evil Steve would have been doing what you were doing, just raging. Nonstop player.
So I'm evil?
Nonstop player. Yeah, you are the evil Lacey.
I'm the evil Steve.
Where's the good Lacey? I've been gypped.
Yeah.
There's like a good one out there.
It's not me.
Damn it.
Dang it. I'm the evil Steve.
You are. All right, nonstop player. Question for Lacey. Do you ever get annoyed by wrestling?
Yes. It is literally always on. And I'm not being like dramatic. I'm just saying it is always on. Like now that I'm in recovery at home, it's always on. Always. Talking about it, being about it. It's just always there.
There's a lot of product right now. That's true. But do you get annoyed by it?
Well, yes, because sometimes I'd like to watch something other than just wrestling.
Whoa.
Yes,
Back up.
Yes.
Where do I watch the wrestling?
You will come out and say, I'm going to have lunch with you, and then you put on like the darker side of the ring or something. Always.
Because I feel like that is the kind of thing that like it's not just about wrestling. Like the wrestling is sort of a happenstance. Like it's about the people and like the real stories that happen to him.
And like I never see him because he's always like, I gotta go watch wrestling. I never see him. You're taking him away from me.
You don't want to see me though. When we're around each other, you're either playing Fallout or you're on your phone.
And making jewelry.
All right. So
not playing on my phone, making jewelry or like posting about my jewelry.
Making your weird clay figures.
Or doing homework.
Thrawn says, Lacey, what's the one thing you hated about Steve but have grown to love? Or vice versa. I guess vice versa is from me to you. What's one thing you hated about me but you've grown to love? Is there anything that you hated about me?
No.
But then you've grown to appreciate?
No. Like, I can't think of anything that, like, why couldn't it be like, is there one thing you liked and then you've grown to hate?
Try that one. Let's change the question.
I don't know.
What?
I want to plead the fifth.
Just say it.
No, it's fine. Like, you're bossy sometimes, and I used to like when you would be bossy because you'd like, you know, make the decisions or whatever. But then now I'm like, oh gosh,
Right.
Supervisor Steve's here.
Right. Well, that's your default because you ask me questions and I'm like,
yeah. And you know what I used to love and then now hate? I used to ask you questions, you answer them as best as you can.
It's exhausting.
And then now you just don't answer them.
You're so exhausting though. It's exhausting. Like even this morning, I'm just trying to have my coffee and like my English muffin, and we're sitting in bed, and I'm trying to watch this stupid Museum Secrets show, and then you just ask me question after question after question, and I'm like, I don't know the answer to any of these questions. Why are you asking me?
I want to know.
Would it be better on my business Instagram if I changed it from Orangevale to Sacramento? What the fuck do I supposed to know?
I don't know. I'm just asking you questions.
Because if I
You're
say yes or
to be
no,
my best friend.
If I say yes or no, you're gonna be like, why?
Yeah.
Oh, then I have to explain it.
He hates me.
I don't hate you. I do love you. I just don't like to be around you.
He used to actually thoughtfully think of answers to the questions.
Here's the thing. I would have figured that like all the answers I gave you back in the day, you would have learned the answers to those questions.
They're different questions.
They're the same questions, dude. No, I love being around you. You need to
Daniel
know.
Carpenter? I like that. That's my surname before I was married.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, Daniel Carpenter. I wonder if we're related.
He says there's no question here. He says he's a quiet friendo follower since the Tree of Woe days.
Oh man, that was good times.
That was a long time.
That was a long time ago. That was at Trails at our old house, and we had Mark and we had Larson.
Yeah.
And was Hilton?
Yeah, Hilton was there too. Asian Myrrh, ever thought of shooting a commercial or a skit for Lacey's Etsy page?
Yes. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah, I was going to do one at the beginning of this. I was going to do, hey, do you like handmade jewelry?
Why would you do it like that? And then I put it on my page?
No, I'll put it in front of this video.
Oh.
Hey, do you like this? By the way, she is desperate for followers on her business Instagram. It's Laced XLB. And she's always crowing about, and I'm like, dude,
I'm trying to figure out how the internet works and how, like, I can get followers on Instagram that like my stuff.
She only has like 300. She wants more.
Well, I want people that like my stuff, and then I don't know the trick of all that stuff.
So I'm going to do a video. Hey, do you like good jewelry handmade by beautiful women?
I don't want you to do my ad.
And then it'll be like a picture of you. Oh, sorry. And then it'll be, get out of here. It'll be a picture of, when I say beautiful woman, it'll be like, I'll take like a gnarly picture of you.
Right, like me eating on the couch.
Exactly.
Like, you can get this.
You can get have this person
jewelry. make your jewelry.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. Watch. Listen. I'm going to do this commercial, but everybody out there has to follow her on Instagram. Let's try to get her up to 500 follows by within 48 hours of this video going up. Let's try to do that. Hey! Let's see here. We'll do one
You're
last question, then we'll do
ridiculous,
another
Steven.
one. Insufficient Whispers. I'm currently working a painful factory job to save up for college.
For university.
Did you guys ever take a bad job to save up for something? If so, what was the job and the thing you were saving up for?
Yes, it was the post office, and I'm still there.
You're saving up for retirement.
For retirement.
Yeah.
And it's been 21 years.
Yeah.
No, I took, I don't know, I did Little Caesars. That was my first job, and I took it because it was my first job, and I was very excited about it. But then I was like, this kind of is, like, I smell like pizza all the time.
That's
and then
awesome.
I got a job at the video place. It was like Empire Records. It was really fun. So that was cool. But did I have to get a job to pay for something and save up for something? No, I have been blessed because I have worked for the post office, and usually it covers all my expenses. So
I knew a guy, one of my old boss, I won't name him, who, he was a really sweet guy, really nice guy, and he went to church every Sunday, right? He was like a very religious person, but not like weird religious. But so he had like a decent paying job, like back at the bank. He was like my supervisor. So back in 2005, he probably made $60,000, maybe $55,000. But like, he got on this kick that like the Bible apparently at some point says that you shouldn't have credit. Like, you shouldn't use credit cards or something, even though I really don't think
they
credit
didn't
cards
even have
existed.
credit cards back then. They wouldn't know what that means.
Like,
but I guess like maybe merchants had credit, some
maybe,
sort of credit.
yeah, that probably. And so he got a job at like a Home Depot for like 3 months
To pay off his credit cards?
to pay for something. He was like, yeah, no, and I knew he regretted it. It was like, I think something that like, I don't know, maybe his wife. He'd always
Where
complain
he
about his
sounds
wife.
like it sounded like a good idea until you're actually doing
and he's
it.
like, oh man, I realized what I did. I've never done that. All my jobs have been like to live, like to because I needed money. Anyways, that's it for now for Ask Steve and Lacey. Thanks everybody for your questions. Until next time, we'll talk to you later. You say bye now.
Oh, sorry, I was reading another question. Goodbye. Thank you everyone for watching.
Do you like beautiful handmade crafted jewelry made by beautiful women? Get this now from lacedxlb.com. These are fine craft necklace and more made by wife Lacey. Get this one or this one. This one look good, yes? It's perfect for many holidays like Consummation Day. lacedxlb.com now. You will go there.